Hey you guys, this is Shanika, also known as the Rich Goddess, and I'm here to talk about how to get your brand started in the exotic dancewear industry. So, I have received a few questions. I have some people that are interested in selling exotic dancewear, and they want to know how to get into that market, like recommended things that would be needed to start, and where to get patterns and such. So, um, if you guys do not know, again, my name is Shanika Chantel. I'm also known as the Rich Goddess on Instagram. I run two brands. My brand in Attitude Behavior Clothing is especially geared to exotic dancewear. And then I also have a brand called Legenique, which I create a lot of customs, dresses, party dresses, things of that sort. So today I'm going to talk more so on the brand of Attitude Behavior Clothing. For anybody that's interested in, getting into the exotic dancewear market. In order to get into the market, like, it's very easy. Typically what you can do is to start, if you want to be in this particular business, is you would need a website, or if you don't have a website or Etsy shop or anything like that, you can go to your local club and ask to be a house mom. That's one way to actually get into that particular industry. And a house mom is basically an individual that comes in and sets up in the women's dressing room. She'll have all type of toiletries, perfumes, feminine products, lotion, lashes. She sells some outfits as well to the girls at night, and she kind of like monitors over to make sure everything's smooth and whatnot. So that's one way you can get in, is you can ask to be a house mom. However, you would have to invest in the other products for the girls so that you have an array of items and have dancewear on file. Dancewear on stock was what I want to say. And with the dancewear, what you can do is you can purchase that from any type of wholesale vendors, any people that sell exotic dancewear currently. You can purchase wholesale from them, such as myself. You can purchase wholesale from our website, or you can contact us and build a custom order. But y'all like how I plug that, right? Okay. So yeah. But you can go to any particular person that you know, vendor, and see if they will sell to you wholesale. And then once you purchase wholesale, you can have those particular items at as a house mom as well, and sell them to the girls. If you do not want to go that route, some clubs will actually let you in as well without being a house mom. I know in our area it does. I'm in Florida, Tampa Bay area. Normally they will let people come in sometimes that are not house moms. Sometimes they may give you pushback. I know here they do, where they might not even want other people coming in and selling because they already have a house mom. So it's very different depending on where you're at. You may want to contact the club and try to get in that way and see if they have someone, or try connecting directly to the house mom and seeing if they'll work out a deal with you. So that's one way to get into the industry of selling exotic dancewear. Like I said, the other option is, you can, if you already know how to sew and you know how to make those type of outfits, you can just literally just set up an Etsy shop, or you can set up like a website like Shopify or Wix and post your products on there and then promote them on Instagram. Now, when you promote the products on Instagram, you do have to make sure that you're using the hashtags. And the hashtags is basically going to get you clientele. So that's how you're going to find people. So you will have to do a search on Instagram and see which hashtags are more popular so that you can be found. You can also promote your brand on places like TikTok, but you would have to use hashtags as well, because they're very important. Hashtags are very important, and research on hashtags is important. So, and post those items on TikTok. Twitter, any social media sites. Those are where you're going to promote to get your product out there. Alongside with that, you can print out flyers, business cards, and pass out your business cards to different people that you feel like may be of service to you. You can actually post on any free website or any free pages like on Facebook groups, Craigslist. Like you can post wherever. Wherever you're going to get that clientele, you just have to show pictures of your work and post it so that people can, find you. So if you, excuse me, I've been drinking a little bit of wine here, but I do want to also mention that if you are going to post on any of the social sites, you do have to be cognizant of the time that you post as well, because timing on when you post is very, very important. There are important times to post on social media. Different sites are different, but to find out what times actually work best for you, if you're constantly posting, I would say post for like a week straight or whatnot, and then go on your phone. Now, your business does have to be registered. Your page has to be open, no private pages, and what was I going to say? No private pages, and it has to be set up as a business. Once you go to your business profile, you can actually go to, I believe it's under professional dashboard. You want to look at your insights. Your insights is going to tell you how many plays each post is receiving. Normally the ones that have the highest plays or whatnot is going to be at the top or whatnot. But also when you're on your insights page, there is a section on there. If you just go to account insights and click on see all, and then once you go to see all, it'll ask you how do you want to see your insights within the last 30 days, within the last 14 days, previous month, whatnot. So once you do that, you can do a search. Let me see. And then it should bring up everything for like your stories, your posts. So it's going to show you which things do well. And I say just keep checking this like every 2 weeks, 1 to 2 weeks, so you can kind of keep track on what things are working well for your business, what customers like, what your particular clientele likes. We can all be in the same business and we all have different clientele. I may service one type of customer, you might service another type of customer. So there's enough money for everybody to make money. So where I'm trying to go is there is a section like on the accounts reached, I think, and it'll tell you the times, like what times. It'll also tell you if there's more males or more females that's visiting the site. But there is a section there. I believe the best time to post is around like 12. It's like 12, 3, 6, and 9. There may be other times as well. I think 9 a.m. is another good one as well because some people are working. But you should be posting like within those time periods. And to really get traction, you have to post at least 3, I would say between 3 to 9 times a day. If you look at other fashion brands like Fashion Nova, other big brands, like they literally post probably like 100 pictures a day. And that's how they build their brand. So if you want more engagement or more followers, then you may have to go aggressively on that route. But just know that you have to create content that's organic, that's going to relate to the customer, because you can't just keep posting, random things that don't resonate with your brand or who you are, and you may end up attracting the wrong type of clientele, or you might just not even reach your clientele at all. So just be very careful with that. Make sure that you're posting organic traffic. But yeah, once you do that, You want to also make sure that in your Instagram page that you have your website, web address. That is important to be in there. You don't want people DMing you to place orders. Like, I feel like that is so annoying. I don't know why people do that, but why people have business pages and they're private, like that makes no sense to me. I mean, unless you're selling something that you're not supposed to be selling, that's the only reason why I can see why your page is private. But if you're trying to actually attract more customers and more clientele, you want to keep your page open so that Instagram and whoever else, your client or whatever, can promote or pass along your information. Like, nobody wants to go and try to hit, you know, ask for a friend request or request to be you, and then waiting. By the time you accepted me, I may have forgotten like why I'm even here. Like, you gotta think like that. Like, people don't have a much short patience. They have a short attention span now. So just make things a little bit easier for them. That's why I recommend having a website. Like, even if you don't, even if you do custom orders or something right now, that's the only thing that you're doing. I still feel like you should have a website that directs people to where they can get in contact with you in a different kind of way, rather than having to send you a DM or contact your phone. Because, like, if it's overnight, if it's 3 a.m., of course you're not going to answer the phone, but there's something that they can reference to on the website. So that's why I always recommend having a website. And then once you have the website, you should from there make sure that you set up the subscription emails, like, so you can grab subscribers so you can keep them in contact with what's going on. From there, if they first visit your website, you want to definitely collect those as well. And then just keep customers updated when you do product updates and things like that you have going on. And from there, I was going to say, hopefully you'll get a sale from there. Like, after being consistent for a few days, I'm pretty sure someone will contact you, or they will, inquire about your service. Just stay with it. Now, once you, have your customer and they make the sale or whatnot, you always want to send out like a thank you letter, or it can be handwritten, or you can print out a flyer and whatnot. And then from there, you just mail your order. You can print it out. Like, I like having like the different websites that they already have the self-printing, so it makes it so much easier to fulfill orders. So I use Shopify. I know Etsy is real good with that. Like, you can literally purchase the shipping labels right through there. You don't have to go to any outside source or nothing like that. Then you set reminders to let you know on Etsy that, this is how long you have to fulfill the item. On the websites, you do have to keep track of that. We have struggled with our brand, but we are trying to get better with that. But when you're using websites like Shopify or whatnot, like, they don't give you reminders. So you want to make sure that you have things in place to make sure that those orders go out in a timely fashion, because customers do like their stuff to ship rather quickly. So I recommend, if you have the products on hand, that's a whole lot better versus you having to custom make them, because people, especially nowadays, they don't want to wait. But that's pretty much all that's required, like, to, I guess, start your online exotic business. That can actually apply to any regular business. Just take out the going to the strip club part or whatever. But for the most part, that's really what it takes. And it's just doing it repetitious. Like, pretty soon you'll start getting it. And as your business grows more and more, it requires more. So you have to be really, really balanced, because those orders come in and then you're posting, it's getting the traffic, it can get out of hand really quick. So just make sure that y'all prepare for that and prepare for the next steps when your business does blow up. And I'm hoping that it does. So much success to you guys. Like I said, I just wanted to come on here and give some tips on how to start your own business in the exotic dancewear industry. If y'all have any questions, definitely please leave it in the comments, and I may address them on the next video.